The iLLANOiZE app is available now on Apple and Google Play Store. Download the app, get the latest news, stream our podcasts, watch interviews, and listen to iLLANOiZE Radio live. Download the app right now. You are tuned in to iLLANOiZE Radio, Chicago's most valuable online radio show. And you know what we like to do at this time? We bring you guys some of the illest guests from around the city and globe. And today, we got Jayaire Woods in the building.
Yo, hey, I appreciate the claps.
Hey, you could have clapped with us. You could have joined on
iLLANOiZE Radio, Jayaire Woods, we on here.
Man, we finally caught up with you.
Yeah, because I ain't going to lie. It took us some time to get to this.
Yes. Hey, I appreciate I appreciate how we stayed in tune, though. You know what I'm saying? Because this was needed.
Yeah.
We've been trying to get you here for quite some time, and we finally.
Man, y'all ain't hit me. Y'all acting like y'all just been hunting me down and hit me.
Nah, we ain't been hunting you down and hitting you, but we've been paying attention to the emails, making sure we stay in contact.
Yeah,
you know
that's why I'm like, it took a lot to get here. I didn't want to put the specifics
and
out there.
The first interview of the year of 2020. Thanks. So, I mean, how has your year been so far? Like, what's your New Year's resolution? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I want to blow, bro. My whole 2020 thing, I've been out since 2015. I was about like 21. So this year I'm trying to get like a Grammy and shit. I'm trying to do all that extra stuff.
Speak it into existence.
On the real.
That's the goal. If we doing resolutions here, that's the goal.
That's the goal. That's a great goal to have. A Grammy. That's a big. That's a
2021. We going for Grammy. That's a fact.
I feel like you can get there. I mean, you've been on the scene for a minute, my brother.
Yeah. What you just say? You started in what?
2015. I came out.
How do you? I ain't gonna lie. How do you keep rapping for that long? Like considering that, like how you said, like okay, in 2020 I want to blow. Like I know a lot of people for 5-6 years they done gave up.
And consistently at that, because you've been consistent since 2015.
I mean, I saw like reward in it early. Like I actually got my accolades in 15 and 16. So now I'm kind of trying to get back to that place. So it kind of just made me hungry when it came to when I was like 22, 23. Because I blew, like, I kind of like fake blew, you know how that go. I blew when I first came out, so now I'm always looking for that. It's kind of like that next high, you feel me? Yeah. You always want to get as high as your first high.
And you said you had, so what are some of those accolades that you acclaim?
I mean, I signed, I was in like bidding wars and all that. I signed the Quality Control and all that, did tour with Yachty, worked with Migos, did songs with Migos, all that type of stuff. So like, when that happened, and that was all when I was like a real youngin' in this, like first started. So after that just gave me the confidence in myself. Like, if I ain't never did nothing and I was out here for 5 years, I probably would have quit. Like she said, I probably would have been like, I'm weak. But for me to come in and get what I got, I feel like, like, you just got to put that groundwork into it.
Are you still signed?
Nah, I ain't signed to QC no more, nah.
When, like, because I was going to ask you about that. Like, I remember when you did sign to QC. When did you guys separate?
We did that for like 2 years, and then we separated in 2017.
You still, got still close?
Family.
Because I'm nosy.
Still family, they still family. I'm from Chicago, they all be in Atlanta, so like it was kind of like an out of sight, out of mind type of thing. And I ain't really want to move. You know, Chicago people, we be stuck in our ways and stuff. I was young, so I'm like, man, all my homies out here type stuff. So it was like a mutual, we ain't really had a creativeness because we wasn't together every day. You know, most of the other artists from there, they in the backyard. So like you go link with him anytime. I'm the type, like I'm the distant cousin of that family, you feel me? So I just felt like creatively, like it wasn't taking me where I needed to be, you feel me? So it was a mutual thing, but it's still family though, love type.
How did QC get in tune with you?
Coach just hit me, bro. It was on a whim. I had about like 60 followers. I had just made a new Instagram, and it was like my second song. And he just called my phone.
So for all y'all rappers that's buying followers, stop, because this man has 60.
He called my phone. You know how he had my number. He called my phone. And he from Indiana, though. That's what people don't know. Coach from Indiana.
Coach K from Indiana?
Yeah. When we met up, because you think they all Atlanta like people. So when we met up, it was like he a Midwest person. So like he kind of know. He took me to Heroes. Like I know how to go to Heroes. He took me there though. You feel me? So when we had that type of relationship, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll rock with them.
Damn.
But he hit me out of nowhere though, like off my second song.
And you like you said, you had 60 followers at the time. Again,
I had just made a new gram for the rapper.
Buying followers.
Yeah, just because you got a K don't mean you're busting. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, that's a unique story.
So, like, I'm kind of like, I'm just very interested. So, like, what was it like being in that position? Like, a lot of artists wish they could get to a point where they could sign. So, like, being that you've kind of been there, what is the next level for you? Like, do you want to sign again? Do you want to continue independent? Like, how's that experience affected the way you move in music?
I think everybody path is different, but like me doing it, I don't know if I'm gonna do it again. Like if I do it again, it's probably gonna have to be on my terms. I don't think it'll ever be like the situation I was in because I was young. But yeah, for that, it was just a real good experience. I wouldn't knock nobody for doing it because that got me on tour with Yachty, that got me on tour. I was doing all types of things that I had never done. But in that situation, though, that just wasn't the best situation for me, so I had to move around.
What's the tour life really like?
Oh, yeah, it's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. It's too crazy for the radio, but it's nice, though.
I want to hear it.
Right.
What was a memorable moment for you on tour?
I said a girl harassed me, you feel me?
She harassed you?
And I liked it, you feel me? That's the only issue with it. Like, that's what make it not harass me, you feel me?
Was it sexual harassment?
Yeah, sexual harassment. Like, she caught me on stage, she grabbed my face and made me kiss her, right?
Whoa.
And if it was like somebody ain't...
First of all, that's how you get a bump up.
If I wasn't into her, like, I would have been blue, because I ain't never even seen this girl.
Right. You was watching her the whole time.
But the vibe, you feel me? We was on that type thing, so like... I say that was my crazy experience. We got a lot of hotel experience and stuff. I can't talk about that. But like on some stage concert type experience, that was that. You feel me? Fanatic type talk.
Did you have to do any type of like training for like tour? Like, do you get tour preparation?
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. I did have to train, but that was like my first time performing in front of like 5,000 people. So yeah, they make you train like just so you could know how to feel. But you ain't never gonna feel it until you in front of them people. Though.
So before we get into this song, what's the training process like? Like, what are you being trained on?
So we flew to Atlanta, and Yachty in there, the whole gang in there, you feel me? And it's kind of just the set. We going through the set, and I was the opener, so I would have to learn how to, feel me, y'all, like welcome people to the show, you feel me? It's kind of like up to me to introduce people to what's going on. So with training, it's just like they want to see how you move. They want to see how you got to present your song in the best way type thing, so.
So they be having you in the mirrors holding the microphone dancing?
Big old mirror in the front, yeah. Big old room.
So do you be dancing?
Vibe.
Like,
I ain't no super dancer. I jig.
Hey, okay. Hey, I'm just asking.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes people got that one little move.
I got that two-step. Yeah. I got a whole little jig to it. I wouldn't call myself no dancer, though.
Make sure to check out the iLLANOiZE playlist in which we provide you with the latest tracks we play live on our show. Head over to Spotify and search iLLANOiZE Radio to follow our playlist, as well as follow our podcast. Now let's get back to the show.
Yo, what's up? It's your girl, Pretty Right, and you just tuned back into another episode of iLLANOiZE Radio. If you are watching my beautiful face on your screen right now, make sure you click that subscribe button and tap that little bell so you're notified every single time we post a video. And if you're bumping me in your ears, make sure that you've downloaded us on your Apple, Spotify, podcast, whatever it's called. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a beat. So we're sitting here with Jayaire Woods. We kind of just had a really funny moment off air, but I'm not going to ask that question anymore. But the question that I do have, so like, okay, so since you worked with QC and stuff like that, how did that change like your studio behavior? Like, did it change your studio behavior at all? Like, did you ever get to sit in the studio with them and like adapt some of their techniques?
It didn't really change my studio technique, but I like how they rock though, cause like Offset will come in there and just make 5 hits without even writing nothing. He'll just stay in the booth and just tell them to just turn the songs. So like with Atlanta people, it's all vibe. Like, they just on the vibe. So most of them do be freestyling. Like, they real life will go in the booth. If they don't like what they just did, turn on the next beat, all that type of thing. So the only thing I can say I really learned from them is, like, time is of the essence. So, like, if you ain't feeling the vibe, you can just move on type of thing.
So with that being said, like, what does your studio session look like now? Like,
they dumb, but they always been dumb, though. But, like, they dumb, though. I just...
Dumb in, like, a...
2 hours... 8 songs type of thing.
Oh, okay, that type of dumb.
Yeah, and that's how they do. So like I could say I learned that from them.
Damn.
Oh, damn. Guys, he said 8 songs in 2 hours.
Yeah.
First of all, you had them motherfuckers
memorized
when you walked in the door.
Are these 1 minute songs? Or
no, they 2, 3. I'm in that pocket. I stay like between 2 and 3.
Damn.
I don't like going over 3.
Why don't artists like to make songs that are over 3 minutes anymore?
Why do you feel?
Or why do you feel
times
that?
change. Like we in the microwave generation, so I don't feel like you ain't gonna grab a person's attention on no song for like 3.5 minutes. Like they gonna be on your song for the first minute and a half, then they gonna get on Instagram. They listen to your song, they don't even hear you no more. So I think we just in that time where everybody, you got to get it off. You got whatever you got to say, you got to get it off.
From an artist standpoint, what do you do to still capture the audience attention?
I mean, I'm big on melody, and then I'm big on like the things I say. Like what I say is important, so I like for them to hear that. But like my main focus be the melody. I like to vibe.
Yeah,
you do
you know,
got a
I
vibe.
like that because you know it's my favorite song by you.
What up?
Pretty Girls.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's my shit. I used that in 2 Pretty Pennies.
And
I'm
that's
like, I
only
like
2
this.
minutes and 15
Yeah,
seconds.
no, that was perfect for 2 Pretty Pennies. That was so
So,
perfect.
for sure.
Hey, you snapped on a new shoe too.
Oh, good looking, bro.
Like
That's the intro
you
to
did
the
the live
project.
joint?
Yeah. I'm glad you rock with that one because that's the intro. So we on that one.
I mean, actually, let's jump into the project. So, what can we expect on the project? First, let's talk about the title, Life is Grand. Why is life grand?
Because, like, I feel like everybody always say life is short. That's easy, you feel me? Like, we do live to die. And most people, you feel me? I got a lot of homies who done left early. So I just want to kind of be the opposite of that or say the opposite of that. Like, man, life a good thing. Like, we could try to make it as good as we want to make it. So, like,
Thanks.
trying to manifest that. So I just said that to be, like, life is as big as you want it to be, however you want to take it, however you want to perceive it.
And like you said, 2020, you on a Grammy.
Oh, yeah, I'm on that.
I mean, what can we expect on? Is it an EP? Is it a?
Oh, it's an album. Yeah, it's
an
a whole little project, yeah.
Cause you.
So I got like Cody Shane on there. I got Kaz on there. He from Dreamville.
Kaz?
I got a few
That's
nice
my
names.
nigga.
Yeah, he on that song. We gonna play.
Yeah.
We gonna end up playing that. But yeah, I got a few of my friends, like my friends through the industry, and then I got a few of my homies from my hood. So like, it's gonna be some cool stuff. I ain't really dropped like a serious project, like a whole full length project in about 3 years.
Yeah,
so
it's been a while. That's why I looked at you like, what?
it's time, like, so you could expect like the grown version of me. Like when I came out, I was 20. Now I'm 25. So like you could expect the best version of myself.
So what's some things you learned from the time you was 20 to 25? Like, what's some things you learned?
Oh, with life, man, it's just like,
Or the industry, in the industry.
oh, in the industry.
Both.
Man, people be fake. In the industry, I learned that people be fake. I learned that you gotta take what you get, cause like whoever, like if you find somebody that's real in the industry, I learned you gotta like really rock with them. You gotta stick with them because there's so many people and so many smoke and mirrors that'll just play with you and tell you all these good things. You feel me? And it ain't gonna equal up to nothing. So like when it comes to what I learned, I would just say to be true to yourself, stay with what you on, and know that no matter what nobody say, you ain't wrong. Like, if you an artist and you feel like you got something going on, it's so many artists who done made it where, like, the next person telling them, oh, no, you should do this, you should do that. So I feel like you just got to stick with what you know.
Damn. I mean, I had some. It's on the tip of my tongue. Give me a second. It's gonna come. So you said this.
I didn't know what that is.
So this is your first album, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
What made you want to finally, drop your debut album?
I had this album in the works, like, name-wise and thought-wise for, like, 3 years. So I just was dropping EPs for fun and all that. So I just think it's the time. It wasn't, like, no actual thought, like, I'm going to drop it in 2020. But I had Life is Grand in my head since, like, 2016, 2017. So that was all just building up to where we at right now.
I'm excited to see the cut. You have a cover art?
You gonna rock it, bro. Yeah, I got a cover art.
Okay,
you gonna rock with it, bro.
Because, I mean, like I said, the music you've been putting out is all been crazy singles and the EPs. Like, your
Appreciate
music
that.
is definitely appreciated. Do you feel like you overlooked?
I don't know. I can't say that. I feel like that, but, like, it's hard to say that because I don't want to just be the person who, like, feel like everybody hating on me or underrating me. Like, I feel like I got to take the good with the bad because a lot of people love me. Like, I got, like, a little cult following or whatever. So the people who do rock with me, I appreciate them. And I just feel like if I ain't got to where I'm going yet, then I wasn't supposed to be there at that time. So I feel like when I get there, you feel me, it's going to be my time type thing.
Man, I hear you on that, man. Damn, see that? That's why I feel like this is like the perfect timing to bring you on.
Yeah.
Because it's the first of the year. I know everybody got new goals. And yeah, I want to back you on that Grammy, my brother. Let's get
That's
you
love,
a Grammy.
bro.
You feel what I'm saying? So, Life is Grand. When can we expect this project to drop?
Oh, January 10th. We out Friday.
Oh,
Oh, damn.
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing for sure.
well, great.
Damn.
So wait, I got one more
And
question.
I'm coming back when it's out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Whenever y'all got time.
Oh, I got you. We gonna bring you back.
It's a bet.
What you gonna say, Pretty
Okay,
Rod?
so I have a question because like this title is really like capturing my attention. I'm not gonna lie. So if you had to describe the album in 3 words, like what 3 words would you give me?
Growth. New decade. I'm gonna just make that one word. And blessings. I say blessings. Cause it ain't all good and it ain't all bad, but it's a good thing.
What's some advice you would give your 21-year-old self?
Don't think you wrong. I used to think like, well, I had to do this, I had to do that. so it could be this and that, like, so it could be cool, or I gotta make this type of song or something. So I just say, don't think that you gotta make a certain type of thing that ain't you.
Right. Okay.
Because I was finna ask you, did you say don't think you're wrong?
Yeah, like, because there was a lot of times where I'm like, I gotta be.
Don't think you grown.
Yeah, that's why. That's
funny too. I can say that too, to be honest, because I thought I was right all the time. In that sense, like, I always thought, like, I ain't gotta listen to them. But I just meant don't think you wrong in the sense where, like, I would always be trying to cater my music to a certain people. Whereas if I just kept it honest as I wanted it to be, I would have touched them people who actually need me, instead of trying to talk to people who don't need me.
Yeah, big facts.
Facts.
Oh, I thought she was raising her hand to ask a question. I mean, you brought us a joint.
Yeah.
Breakdown is the title itself is super unique. What is it? Jayaire
Max 98. Yeah.
What's up with the title?
I just wear 98s a lot. You feel me? And my first blow up song was Two Shoes. Then I got this new song called New Shoes. So I just wanted to play on that. I wear Air Max 98s all the time. So, like, I just had to play for that. It's with my dog Kaz. He's from Dreamville. Shout out to J. Cole, all of them. But it's just some cool. It's like a swag song. It's like my vibe, like what I would like to rock when I'm talking about on some kicking it type thing.
Let everybody know where they can find you. And again, if you got any upcoming events and where they can find the project when it drop.
I got a listening party on Friday for this. I don't know if it's going to be out by then, but listening party for the album. And then the album drop everywhere. It's going to be on Spotify, Apple, Tidal, all that, SoundCloud, YouTube, all that. So you can check me out on any of them. My name is Jayaire Woods. You might not know how to spell it, but if you do, yeah. Find me anywhere. You can Google me, all that type of stuff. I'm on everything.